A son's a son till he takes a wife. And a daughter's a daughter for the rest of your life. Now, when Danny and Jeff completed their vows, I guess, Danny, he belonged more to you than he does to us. But we feel very comfortable with that. And we're very glad for you, and we wish you all the happiness in the world. And Steve, I'm a little disappointed, you know? I've known you almost as long as Jeff. And I was tempered this thing to be kind to Jeff, and I figured you would roast him. You give me the sweet stuff, love stuff, and I know better, you know? But anyway, I traveled about 38 countries in my job over the time, some 40 years that I was working. And so the time that Jeff had, the best times we had is in our fishing trips. And we fished for bluefish and stripers and cod and flounder and Cape Cod. And we fished for bonefish in the Bahamas, and king salmon in Alaska, and wahai and pike in Canada. Long Lake, we fished with the Indians for a week, and had a great time. But those were the times that I remember the most, in the ski trips to Steamboat and Snowmass and up in Vermont. It seems to me now that Jeff had many dreams in his life, the things he wanted, but he had always concentrated on a farm and pottery, and I couldn't figure it out because when he went to the University of Vermont, he was going to study liberal arts. And the freshman year. Now in the senior year, when Ann and I went to see him graduate, he informed us that he had switched his curriculum to animal science, and he ran the cow program or premium program at the University of Vermont. And I wasn't too disappointed because he graduated. But then he told me that he thought he would like to go to the University of Massachusetts and study fine arts. Well, they thought that was pretty good. I mean, it's better than taking care of milking cows, right? So we worked that out, and he went to UVM, and he got his certificate to teach in Massachusetts. And then after a little stint, he went up to Connecticut, where he met Steve, and Jeff studied with a guy by the name of Todd Piker, who's probably one of the most famous potters in the United States and maybe the world. But anyway, it now seems that Jeff, all his dreams are coming together at the same time. And we wish Danny and Jeff all the best to be together in life together. And Ann and I love you both very much. And now, at times, people have called on me I write poetry. I play football and basketball, but I also write poetry. So it gets around. And Danny called me and asked me if I would do one for here. So I've done it for them. I'm going to read it to you because I couldn't memorize this thing. She only gave me a few days. But, so here it is. Today's the day, friends one and all, Jeff and Danny tie the knot to work together the rest of their lives down Maine in their very own plot. A bit of background on them both at this glorious occasion to honor their accomplishments and to show love and admiration. Let's start with Danny, a Canadian lass. Now, I know that she went to a university, but didn't fit the rhyme, so I've changed it. Let's start with Danny, a Canadian lass who degreed at Allison College. Midwifery is her forte. On this, she has expert knowledge. Now, Jeff degreed at UVM in science, studied pottery at UMass, then mentored with Todd Piker. There's no one in his class. Then one day in the meat department in the co-op in Belfast, Maine, Jeff and Danny started flirting. And the rest of the story is fair game. They tend to their livestock and garden and ski the mountains nearby, take dancing lessons for leisure, while loving the farm and Maine sky. And if you would like to meet these two, at the foot of Fry Mountain you'll find this incredible couple and Molly, and they'll teach you to find peace of mind.
Good stuff, yeah.
Very nice, Peter.
Sure.